Hi, I am William Anderson Gittins, a Barbadian cultural theoretician, nature photographer, author, media art specialist, cinematographer, licensed cultural practitioner, doctoral student of divinity, publisher, and CEO of DevGrow Media Arts Services. I was born July 17, 1958, in Barbados, which is located easterly, somewhere off the beaten track in the Caribbean, to the proud parents of the late Charles Gittins and the late Ira Louise Mears Gittins, and sibling to 5 others. I enjoyed my simple life with my family, living like any other child in my community. I acquired various skills such as roller, scooter, fly stick, and marble pitching, while also attending church regularly. I performed daily chores before school and enjoyed outdoor activities like cricket, football, cooking, and breadfruit roasting during summer vacation. I was penalized for overextending my time and frequently prevented from participating in social events at Queen's Park, situated on Constitution Road, St. Michael, Barbados. At age 7, I discovered art and learned the significance of focus, faith, prayer, and goal prioritization for success. In 1972, in retrospect, it is clear that the situation has improved somewhere along my adult journey because I recognize the profound impact of the excerpt from the 35th President of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy, who delivered an inspiring address in 1961, emphasizing the importance of asking for one's own country's help. I quote, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country," end quote. I adapted and practiced the cultural principle of asking what I can do for Barbados, rather than what Barbados can do for me. As a practitioner of the Christian faith, I experienced a significant growth exponentially in my faith due to God's perfect timing, and ensured that He received glory and praise for pulling me through, as Romans 8:28 states. I quote, "And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to His purpose," end quote. In 1972, I considered starting a business as a theoretical idea. The pursuit of my dream would have been the ideal and noble endeavor, but the wise Creator ordered my steps differently due to the need for certification and experience. Between 1972 and 2015, I served my country Barbados, serving 11 years in the private sector and 31 years in the civil service. In 1973, I was employed by Cameron Advertising as an apprentice graphic artist. In 1974, the Barbados Boy Scouts Association employed me as a graphic artist. In 1974, I joined the band of the Barbados Boy Scouts and served in the Barbados Regiment, receiving crucial training and discipline. In 1975, I was employed by Smith & Oxley as a graphic artist. In 1976, I was employed by Barbados Knitting and Spinning as a supervisor. In 1976, I met the late Lieutenant Colonel Lawrence Quinton, MBE, ED, JP, who provided mentorship and encouragement to me to enter the coveted and prestigious World Scout Organization's International Art Competition held in Arco, Italy. In 1977, I received special accreditation in Hackney, England for my paintings and won the coveted and prestigious World Scout Organization's International Art Competition held in Arco, Italy. In 1978, I was employed by Visual Arts as a graphic artist. In 1987, I designed the 9th Caribbean Jamboree badge. In 1982, I created the World Scout commemorative postage stamps. In 1982, I was employed by ACA Advertising as a graphic artist. On January 21st, 1983, I joined the Royal Barbados Police Force and became its first designated composite artist, making a significant milestone in history. In 1989, I was presented to Queen Elizabeth II, Queen of England, and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, during the 350th anniversary of Barbados's Parliament establishment. In 1989, I joined the Ministry of Education, Youth Affairs and Culture, now known as the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, where I worked as a technical assistant and graphic artist, and also freelance for the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation as a videographer for 10 years. In 1991, I was offered a secondment to the University of the West Indies Cayfield campus, where I taught graphic arts, videography and still photography in the DipEd program. I benefited from extensive research, student participation and Caribbean workshops, and applied for study leave to pursue a Bachelor's of Arts degree program in media arts. I pursued my dream of pursuing an associate degree in art at Barbados Community College, but was not accepted. Instead, I was accepted as a freshman at New Jersey City University. The Barbados government granted me a 45-month study leave on no pay to pursue a bachelor's degree in media arts at New Jersey City University. In 1991, my application was approved and funded by the Student Revolving Loan Scheme. The decision to leave my family behind and struggle financially due to inability to work caused mixed reactions, because I felt elated on one hand, and on the other I was sad because I had to leave my family behind. From 1992 to 1994, I held various academic positions, including Editor-in-Chief, Student Guild member, Judicial Committee member, and was featured in a film with avant-garde artist Laurie Anderson. In 1995, I graduated and returned to Barbados, where I resumed my role as technical assistant graphic artist. My experience of winning editor-in-chief in freshman and sophomore years, but not seeking re-election in senior year due to academics and graduation preparations, believing God's timing was purposeful and precise as I trusted God and followed His guidance in my journey of faith. Proverbs 3:5 states, I quote, "Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding." End quote. I believe that God's providence was at work because of His caring provision for me as He guided me in this journey of faith. Hebrews 11:1. I quote, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." End quote. On this timeline, I met the late Dr. Joseph Drew, one of my advisors, who encouraged me to never stop writing. I took his advice. In 2001, I taught media arts at the School of Continuing Studies, University of the West Indies, and Wesley Hall Primary School in 2002. In 2002, I managed the Wesley Hall Primary School cricket team in the annual Herman Griffith Primary School's cricket competition. In 2006, I was appointed as an acting admin officer too, and I was the HIV and AIDS coordinator for 7 government agencies within the Ministry of Home Affairs. From 2010 to 2014, I served as an acting administrative 2 and 1 with the Ministry of Agriculture, Food, Fisheries and Health, and also served as an international conference coordinator, coordinating the 47th Caribbean Food Crops Society Conference. My duties entail writing speeches, cabinet and policy papers, estimates and minutes. After 2 decades of decoding Dr. Drew's advice, in 2017, I returned to New Jersey City University and honored faculty and staff who influenced my academic tenure with awards and publications, including a book dedicated to Dr. Drew titled Is There Anything New Under the Sun? Volume 1, ISBN 978-976-9573123. From 2000 to 2002, I served as a judge for the National Cultural Foundation. From 1962 to 2023, I attended various schools and universities, including St. Giles Infants and Primary School, Parkinson Secondary, Modern O-Level Institute, Barbados Community College, School of Continued Studies, the University of the West Indies, New Jersey City University, and Masters International University of Divinity. My 42 years of experience in various positions representing Barbados with distinction and honor locally, regionally, and internationally validated my lived experiences as a trainee artist at Carmen Advertising in 1972 until I transitioned into an administrative officer in 2016 until retirement on September 1st, 2014. On this journey, I decided to practice the philosophy of asking what I can do for Barbados rather than what Barbados can do for me. I was practicing the same unawares. After 42 years, I retired from 31 years with the Barbados government and 11 years with the private sector. With 42 years of experience as a retired administrative officer, I researched Mark Twain's assertion, I quote, "Age is an issue of mind over matter. If you don't mind, it doesn't matter." End quote, highlighting the merging of nature and culture in shaping values, beliefs, and practices started a new chapter for me. This nuance has activated my cognition into thinking that nature and culture merge, influencing values, beliefs, norms, practices, livelihoods, knowledge, and languages. This is a theory which has motivated me to preserve Barbados's culture through the use of photographic images and text and make sense of abstract reality. This tool enabled me to make sense of the world in terms of ideas by research and reasoning process to the extent that I am now the first Barbadian author to self-publish 312 cultural books, and 28 of which are cultural novels. According to academia.edu, my books are impacting global citizens in 147 countries, 1,532 cities, and 718 international universities between the period 1995 to 2022. Academia.edu also invited me to review academic letters. According to Buzzsprout, my 174 podcasts, translated into Finn, Spanish, and Ukraine language, impact global citizens in Africa, Asia, Europe, North America, South America, and Oceania, and are featured on 24 international platforms between the period 2019 and 2023. I must confess, cognitive thinking certainly enhanced my understanding and decision making, influencing my personal growth as a cultural theoretician, licensed cultural practitioner, and as a Barbadian author with 312 books. My recent books are an anthology consisting of 6 volumes, 108 chapters, 246 pages, and a podcast with 174 episodes. This photo essay showcases 124 images of nature in Barbados' cultural landscape, including animals, art, artifacts, beach scenes, flowers, historical buildings, monuments, people, plants, rugged coastlines, and sunsets. This philosophy has significantly influenced my method of capturing and framing nature images within the cultural landscape of Barbados are presented to various stakeholders, including the National Cultural Foundation, Minister of Culture, Department of Archives, and Barbados Library Services. I am currently writing publication 313, titled Doctrine is Part of the Christian Culture. ISBN 978-976-971-4694, which delves into the qualities, times, places, and people of the Christian culture. At this juncture, let me close with a letter penned by Dr. Sue Henderson, former president of New Jersey City University. I quote, "Dear Mr. Gittins, thank you for sharing the impressive work you are doing. Please accept my congratulations on this achievement. The number of publications that you produced and the extent to which your writing has reached so many individuals in universities and countries around the world underscores the impact you have had in the global community. Our alumni are very important to the university, and New Jersey City University are always delighted when we have the opportunity to recognize your milestones and accomplishments. Once again, congratulations. Your extensive work on these important issues is a positive reflection on the university and the learning environment we strive to create. Please stay safe and healthy as you care for yourself and your loved ones. Warm regards, Sue Henderson, PhD, President, end quote, January 21, 2021. Finally, I wish to express gratitude to the Creator, my beloved wife, children, family, friends, and global citizens for their support in my developmental journey and invite them to visit academia.edu. As a cultural theoretician, nature photographer, author, media arts specialist, cinematographer, doctoral student of divinity, licensed cultural practitioner, and CEO of DevGrow Media Arts Services, writing has become a way of life, leading to increased productivity, passion, and proficiency.